Hi everybody, welcome once again to the basketball videos here at Playbook.com as we preview the NBA Eastern and Western Conferences. We move on now to our Western Conference preview, where every team in the Western Conference who made the playoffs owns a winning record away from home this year. Keep that in mind as this looks to be a road-oriented series. We'll see upsets and point spread tickets cashing for visiting teams in the Western Conference. Take a look now at the first playoff series. It's number 1 seed San Antonio taking on number 8 seed Dallas. The Spurs have dominated this series of late, going 13-2 straight up, 12-3 to the spread, with 9 straight up wins in a row. San Antonio also an excellent big favorite in the playoffs. How about 14-3 to the spread? The last 17 games they've laid more than 9 points. The Dallas Mavericks hold their own in the playoffs of late. How about 16-9 straight up, 17-6-2 to the spread the last 25 playoff games, including 10-1-1 to the spread on the road. Moving on now to our second playoff series, we find number 2 seed Oklahoma City taking on number 7 seed Memphis. Memphis has dominated this series, going 11-3 to the spread of late. Big playoff revenge for Oklahoma City, however. They were knocked out of the playoffs last year by Memphis, losing 4 out of 5 games, with Memphis covering the spread all 5 times in the playoff series last year. The Thunder own the league's number 1 ranked rebounding margin team at plus 3.8 net rebounds per game this season. Memphis comes in with a nice 11-3 spread mark their last 14 playoff games. The Memphis Grizzlies, a much better basketball team, with Marc Gasol in the lineup, as we've seen in their charge down the stretch. Moving on now to our third NBA playoff preview, compliments of Playbook.com, where you can pick up all your basketball playoff winners online, pay after you win, or get the very same plays at a 40% discount and guaranteed makeups when you log on at Playbook.com, or better yet, join me now for our NBA basketball playoff payoff special package. We're on our red-hot winning run in the NBA going into the playoffs. Get a $100 discount savings when you call me toll-free now at 1-800-321-7777. The third preview in the Western Conference finds the number 3 seed LA Clippers taking on the number 6 seed Golden State Warriors. The Clippers come in with the league's number 1 ranked team in total offense, averaging just under 108 points a game. However, they're just 2-6 to the spread in their first playoff game in a series of late. The Golden State Warriors have dominated this series of late, going 17-10 straight up in ATS, including an outstanding 12-1 straight up in ATS when off a loss. Keep that in mind. When the Warriors lose to the Clippers, look for the Warriors in a bounce-back game. The Warriors also 9-3 to the spread the last 12 playoff games. Our fourth and final preview finds number 4 seeded Houston taking on number 5 seed Portland. The Rockets have dominated this series of late, going 8-3-1 to the spread. They beat Portland the last time they met in the playoffs in 2009. They beat them in 6 games. The Rockets bring the league's number 2 ranked team in rebound margin and number 2 ranked team in total offense into the series. The Portland Trail Blazers have struggled of late, going 0-7-1 to the spread the last 8 playoff games. However, they played well down the stretch. Keep an eye on the Trail Blazers, as I think they pushed the series all the way to the limit. That puts the final reps in this edition of our basketball conference playoff previews. I'll return here when they go to round 2 of the NBA basketball playoffs. Until then, once again, this is Mark Lawrence reminding you to always remember to bet with your head, not over it, and good luck as always.